we're going to do a synopsis of the book called 59 Seconds. And this is a bestseller that was on the Business Week and the Wall Street Journal best-selling list. And it begins with a question from a woman named Sophie, who's a management consultant. She bought one of these self-help books on how to increase her happiness. And she asked the author what he thinks about self-help books. And at the beginning, he frankly didn't know what he thought about them, and that was the genesis of this book. What he did was he took Sophie's question and he said, are there any scientifically supported techniques that could help improve people's lives in less than a minute? And as you see on the outline, what he did here, and I don't think he did this all himself. He probably had a terrific staff with him. But he surveyed the field of academic psychology. He mined its research for practical ways to actually achieve goals, win friends, and find happiness. Quoting him, I wondered whether there were tips and techniques hidden away in academic journals that were empirically supported but quick to carry out. Over the course of a few months, I carefully searched through endless journals. A promising pattern emerged with researchers in quite different fields developing techniques that help people achieve their aims and ambitions in minutes, not months. The result, from mood to memory, persuasion to procrastination, resilience to relationships, together they represent a new science of rapid change. And so what this book is it is filled with the results of hundreds and hundreds of studies, all of which are practical and implementable in a very short period of time. And having read a number of these types of works before, I'm thrilled that he read all of these and not you read the book yourself. Here's the key. I'm going to tell you how to get your wallet back. Okay, this will you don't find this every place. Okay, I'm going to tell you that, and it's going to be able to fool people you've read the book. He was reading these studies. Again, y'all, these people study anything. So he was reading the studies of a guy who conducted this research on how you get lost wallets back. He didn't like the way the studies were done, so he, the author himself, decided to replicate the study and do it in a different way. He bought 240 wallets, and he filled them with the same set of everyday items: raffle tickets, discount vouchers, pictures, fake membership cards, and so forth. And what he did was, the different sets of wallets, he did different things. For some of them, he put in a baby. Didn't put in a baby, put in a picture of a cute puppy, a happy family, a picture of a contented couple. Another 40 had a ticket that showed that the person had given a contribution to charity. Another one had just cards in it that showed they were members of things, and a control group had nothing special at all. So what he did was he dropped these wallets in prominent places, bus stops and train stops and apartment stores and so forth. And within a week, this is amazing to me, 42% of the wallets were returned, and a clear pattern emerged. 6% were from the control group that had nothing special. 8% had the charity card. The winning wallets were those with the photograph of a smiling baby, taking first place with an impressive 35% return rate. And what he found in going back to this is that when in fact you see the picture of the baby, it activates a section of a brain directly behind the eyes. Within 1/7 of a second after seeing the baby's face instead of an adult's face, you get this baby awe linkage. It has evolved over thousands of years, promotes the survival of future generations by making people feel good about it, and therefore willing to help vulnerable and defenseless infants. And so what he says is, whatever the explanation, the practical message is clear. If you want to up the chances of a lost wallet being returned, tuck in a photograph of the cutest, happiest baby you can find and make sure that it's prominently displayed. I hope you enjoyed that synopsis of 59 seconds.